Jake, I don't mean to brag, Big Blue, but I've been working a lot this week. On remember Tyson, he's like, I don't mean to brag, but probably think about 1,000. Nah. Anyway, been working a lot this week, and yeah, it's fine. I don't mind working. I work for a living, just like everybody else does. But one of my favorite things, one of the best things about working from home is that often, especially when Catherine's in kind of a goofy mood, if I come in from the shop and she's in the living room with the kids, like I'll walk in and she'll just start clapping for me. Like, yeah. And then Hattie stands up and she gets into it. Yeah.
Dang,
and
that's awesome.
It really is hilarious. And then I kind of like start getting goofy and like doing some dances and like, yeah.
Oh,
like thanks for coming out.
I don't think there's anything more you could have said to make me want like a family more than that. That sounds awesome.
It is. You're like a celebrity in your own house. And it doesn't happen every time, which almost makes it more special.
Yeah.
You walk in though sometimes, isn't Dad great? Yeah. And then, yay, Dad. And so,
Catherine, if you're listening, I think what you're doing is already phenomenal.
Yeah.
Great job. I will be lucky to have that in a wife someday. But maybe mix it up even further, like walk-up music every now and then. Like 1 in every 20, just play a song that you know Brad's going to get down to.
Yeah. Oh, I like it.
And then you prepare the kids. Hey, kids, get out of the way. Dad's about to come in and dance, probably.
Bum, 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 bum. Now who I be? Rubber Band Man. Wow, that's the Taliban. Yeah.
I only got about 26% match on Google Home there. I was not sure what song you were singing.
I know, that was too obscure.
I thought it was the beginning of bum, 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 can't tell me nothing.
Wait till I
right?
get my money. Yeah. Well, that would have been good too.
Wait
till I get my money right.
Did I just completely come up with new words for that song?
No, that's later on. It's called Can't Tell Me Nothing. Anyway, Catherine, and if I'll be honest, like sometimes I think she should keep me on my toes, and sometimes just walk in, I'll be expecting a clap, and she'll just go, boo.
Go back to work.
Not long enough. We're still having to shop at Aldi. Let's go. Trader Joe's is waiting.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh.
Right?
Wait till I get my nothing. Can't tell me that.
Right?
Rubber Band Man.
Sorry I threw you off there. I couldn't remember the order.
That's great. Hey, spoiler at the end. That song's coming back.
Just quick spoiler, guy.
Or I could try to do the opening jingle music with the lyrics from that song.
Who knows what you're going to get.
That would be crazy, guys. I don't know about that, Brad.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you where you're going to get.
Oh,
You'll figure it out later.
What's going on, dude? How are we doing?
Dude, I'm...
You've been busy.
You're working. I'm moving. Moving is...
Moving and shaking.
Two things about moving. One, I don't think it's as bad as maybe it's cracked up to be.
Okay.
Maybe because I don't have that many things.
Bold statement. Yeah.
That's probably why.
Probably.
But you're still...
definitely... yes, I would say that the more that you have, the harder it is to move things. I would agree.
You think it's a direct correlation? Probably.
Absolutely, 100%.
So that's why it's...
And how heavy the things are.
Okay, so I will say my roommate's a woodworker.
Yeah.
That's a lot of things
Yeah,
that I
he had
helped
a lot. Yeah.
With. But no matter how much stuff you have, you're just busy constantly. Like spent all Monday just like cleaning up, packing up.
Yeah.
All of Tuesday actually moving it over.
Yeah.
And then today, I actually didn't get that much done today. Woke up 6:30 a.m. pickleball.
Oh yeah.
Pickleball.
Hey, we play pickleball at 6:30. Wide Eddie. 2-1-2.
Service.
Surf.
And I've just been busy doing other stuff. Yep. And it's just, thank goodness I have this week off. And Trey's away.
Trey's out on vacay. Trey vacay.
So I have the time to move. So it's fine. Because I kind of like the reorganizing you get to do. You get to set up your room in a new way.
I know. I love that.
You got new dimensions maybe
I think
to work
we've talked
with.
about that before. Like, I love rearranging my room.
Yeah. Isaac and I were like talking about it last night. Like rearranging my desk was fun. Plugging everything back in. You get to take inventory on the things you own. Like I get rid of so much stuff every time I move.
It's like, you do like an inventory, like just kind of just like is this good enough? When was the last time I actually used this? It's like you like get to be honest with yourself for a second.
I'm like looking at a t-shirt. I'm like, are we keeping the 2016 model t-shirts?
Right.
Or are we throwing those out?
Right.
Okay, 2017.
We're getting rid of them.
It's like an old iPhone. Like, are these still getting the new iOS updates?
I don't know.
They're not. They're slowing down. Okay,
This was pre-ball out. Yeah. Throw it off this side.
This was Gildan?
I don't know. Comfort colors now. Yeah, come for a wash. No, what do you think about the idea? I think this is a bad idea, but good idea, bad idea.
Okay.
You and Isaac, let's say 3-4 months down the road, you just play a game or whatever you want to call it, where you get to rearrange each other's rooms.
I think it's a bad idea. Last night, as we were all moving in, Harrison mentioned, what if we all switch rooms every month? We do a new competition every
That's
month
fun.
to see who gets a new room.
Every month's a lot. Months go by quick
That
sometimes.
was my exact word. I said every month is a lot.
Yeah, that's like 3-4, like maybe every quarter, every trimester.
Trimester's good.
Yeah.
I've been trying to measure more things in trimesters.
Have you?
Yeah, it's tough.
It is.
It's like a song in 3/4 time. It's
Yeah.
not natural.
3/4. Yeah. It's not a fraction.
In 75% time.
In 0.75 time.
It's like when I was in Mexico. Tres slash cuatro.
/40, I think is how you say it.
Slash translates, right?
Yeah.
You can at least see with my arm.
You see what this is, right?
Right?
Divided by
Divido cuatro.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
need to go back to Mexico. That was just content gold. I need to go back to Mexico just for the stories. Oh, that was awesome.
Have you thought about traveling anytime soon?
Yeah, there's not many places you can go to. And
Pretty difficult these days.
yeah, just like you kind of got to stay in America. Even Hawaii kind of opened up, and now I think they're kind of shutting down again. So I'll probably just wait. Because New Year's plans, like maybe Vegas, maybe like road trip to Dallas, Oklahoma City, maybe just like stay here and eat a bunch of cookie dough.
That sounds just as nice to
Doesn't
me.
that sound awesome?
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Like just extended relaxation time.
I think Trey and I have talked about this before because we've kind of done videos on it. Like there's this expectation with two holidays. Holidays, loose word. April Fool's Day and New Year's Eve.
Yeah, April Fool's Day is a very loose
I
word.
celebrate privately. All right, done.
That's not even that's not even kind of a holiday.
It's like a notorious
It's
day.
a day. It's a day.
It's a day with a name.
Yeah, I guess that's as much
Proper
of a
noun.
holiday as Groundhog's Day is, which is what you made the joke off of. So, okay, go ahead.
But those are 2 days where there's a lot of expectations, a lot of like
What was the other one? Sorry, I got mixed up.
New Year's Eve
Okay.
and April Fool's Day,
Yeah.
where you feel this pressure to do something cool or fun. And if you don't, then at least I feel like, dang it.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't-
feel like you missed out.
okay, next year, both of those holidays. So I'm trying to learn as I get older. Hey, just play it cool.
Yes.
Act like you've been here before. Have
Yeah.
a chill New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I don't know if that's because I'm older or because I'm married, but I do not care about New Year's anymore. I'm like, yeah, this is fine. We'll stay home and we'll just go to bed at like 11. Who
Maybe
cares?
next year I'll get there. Because
Yeah.
right now I still feel the pressure like, it's New Year's Eve.
Right.
It's New Year's Eve. New
Right.
Year. I got to do something.
Well, and to be fair, you don't go to bed before midnight anyway.
It would, yeah.
So then it does turn the new year and you're just like, what am I doing here? People are outside shooting off fireworks.
I'm trying to eat dinner.
Yeah, and I got cookie dough in my teeth. I don't know.
Cookie dough.
Hey, I got cookie dough in my teeth. Hey, Jake, you want to come over, kick it with me and Trav? We got a bye week because we're the number one team. Yeah, Coach Reed might be there. I don't know. He's really good at cooking steaks. I personally like mine a little more medium rare. But he goes straight medium. But it's whatever it takes for the team.
Good team win.
On April Fool's Day, I do enjoy the trend that April Fool's is taking towards less pranks, more just goofy things.
Tell me more.
I can't think of very good specific things because I wasn't prepared for April Fool's, to be
Didn't
honest.
know this was gonna come up.
But I feel like back in the day, April Fool's was like, oh, we switched the bags inside your cereal boxes, so when you pour out Lucky Charms, you really got Cheerios. Got
Oh.
you. And it's like, I can't put the Cheerios back in here, but I don't want these, And nowadays, it's like more pranks, or back then it was more mean spirited, whatever pranks. Now it's like Google Glass came out, or not Google Glass, but like all those Google funny
Gmail Blue.
Yes, yeah, like all
Yeah.
those kind of things come out on April Fool's Day. It's like, okay, this is really funny.
Like fake things.
Like fake
posing to be real
inventions,
things.
yeah, that companies post and stuff. I think I enjoy those a lot.
Yes.
I don't need to watch prank videos of like a wife like, oh, I just pretended to
That's hot
smash
shampoo.
my husband's TV.
Yeah, but I got him a bigger
Oh.
one.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
fine.
So-
Yeah, that's so overdone and played out.
Yeah.
But yeah, Google, I don't know if they're still doing it, but they've always done a good job. I remember one year, Gmail Blue.
Yeah, they did
Everything
some
you love
other
about
funny
Gmail,
thing.
but now Blue. They did Google Tap one year where they replaced your keyboard with just what is that? SOS, dot dash dot. What is that? Morse code.
Morse code.
Yeah, you just had two, you had a dot or a dash as your keyboard.
Oh,
and,
that's funny.
you know, they do such a good job of like it looks legitimate.
Yeah,
There was have like a vice president. You know,
like there was one time I was
talking
like,
about
"This sounds awesome," and somebody's like, "No, it's not real. It's April Fool's." I was like, "Dang it! They got me
still
again."
though, maybe.
Yeah, I'll eat the Cheerios. Fine, that's fine. So anyway, so what's you like?
Anyway, so
new,
I've been moving
new
a
place?
lot. Yeah, it's I'm trying to think things, moving things. Isaac's having a little trouble knowing what door goes to what.
What?
He just like keeps getting confused. He keeps trying to go to the
many doors
basement,
do you have?
and he keeps going into the closet. And I keep making fun of him. He's like, "It'll happen to you eventually." I'm like, look, if it didn't happen to me in the first 4 hours, it's not gonna happen to me eventually.
I don't. How does that happen? No, like, are they the same size? I feel like closet doors even are smaller. Oh, Isaac.
I think they're the same size. Maybe we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Because I was playing pickleball this morning, but I set up an appointment for Google Fiber to come at 10 a.m. this morning.
Google Fiber, real.
That, as far as we know, it's not actual fiber, but it is real.
Yeah.
And they came over to do an installation this morning. And so I was making sure Isaac was going to be there. Later, asked him how it was. And he's like, it's pretty good.
Did he open the wrong?
He took her down into the closet.
Oh man.
He's like, this girl, I had to think like either I'm an idiot or I just like I don't know this house at all.
I just love the idea of him opening it up and be like, whoops. Hospital? Trash can. He said some other guy came to the door while the Google Fiber lady, her name's Brittany. Brittany Fiber, Sure, yeah.
I think is her name.
Yeah, we
Full
didn't
name.
get last names, so we can say it.
Brittany Fiber was in the basement, and another guy comes to the door and says, "Is this place for rent?" And Isaac goes, "No," and he just like goes off, and it's just like, "Well, that's bleeping. I saw this on Craigslist, And Isaac's just standing there, like, "I don't know what to tell you. Like, we live here."
Yeah,
Brittany's in the closet right now.
Yeah, he tried to shut the door on him, but he's like, "Crap, that's the window."
Taking him out of here.
He's like, "Goodbye, sir." Dang it.
He slammed the oven door shut on him.
Yeah. Dang it, I just broiled my bagel because of that.
You're already in the kitchen. Dang it. This is going to be very hard to shut the door on you.
Why is that guy getting mad? Like, yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
Silly.
Isaac was like, he gave me this huge sob story on how he got evicted, and he's just way oversharing in general and just trying to like, if you know of any places where I can like rent. Yeah. Isaac's like, I'm trying to figure out where the basement is, dude. I can't do this and find you at home. So,
oh goodness.
That was interesting. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, Isaac not knowing the doors is pretty great.
Okay, I think it's so funny, like when people come to your house and they're like, where's your bathroom? I think it is so easy to find people's bathrooms in their house, right?
I think I've talked about, did we talk about this on a podcast or maybe somewhere I've joked about, do you guys have a bathroom? Like people say that. People say that and mean it.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a bathroom here?
You guys have an outhouse or is it indoors?
You guys, how are we doing on running water?
Yeah.
Did we get that installed? Did Brittany come over? Who did your running water?
Do you only pee in public or do you allow it in your home? Yeah.
Bathrooms are easy to find.
It's ridiculous. It's like, hey, yeah, where's your bathroom?
People just feel the need, I think, to announce that they're like leaving the room, I guess.
Yeah. I had a job where I had to announce that I was going to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, you've said that.
Did I say that before?
This is Brad. I would like you to clap me out.
Yeah. Or clap me back in. If I take a long time and I come back a little.
Yeah.
It was a growler. You did it.
Yeah.
Good job.
Those pinto beans slap a little different down under, huh?
That's right. Hattie's in the corner. Just, yay, Dad. Good job.
Yeah, Dad.
Oh man, that video you posted the Patreon of her in the fridge is classic, man.
I forgot that I asked at the end, was it cold? Just so serious. Like I'm talking to a 40-year-old woman who just came in from outside.
I love that is kind of your strategy though with Hattie most of the time. It's just like kind of talk to her like a normal person, like, hey Hattie, what's that toy?
Yeah.
Like what do you got there? Instead of being like,
hey,
what do you have a doll?
What are you playing with over there?
Hey, what's that toy's name?
Yeah.
Yeah? Does it have a 401k? No? Okay. Well, let's teach you. Let me tell you about a Roth IRA. It's a little bit better than a regular IRA, traditional IRA.
It's got more letters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always been that way with children.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know if this is true or not, but you can maybe get their respect more if you don't treat them like a little kid.
Maybe. I think
I just don't like manipulating my voice.
Yeah, it is kind of. I definitely do it. I'm sure, but I don't do it on purpose. I don't think, but I don't have I talked about this before in the podcast? Probably. So we've talked about everything by now, but I think it's so funny when people like have conversations through their kids, like especially when they're babies.
Yeah.
Like they're 6 weeks old and it's like,
Baby needs to eat.
like, oh, we had a hard day. Or like how, like I'll be like, hey buddy, how you doing? And then Catherine will be like, oh, Bo, say we had a really hard day.
Yeah, tell him.
Say I'm really tired and I need my daddy. And it's like
I don't know where to look for
Yeah.
one. Do I look at him? Do I look at you?
and then you can really get like way more passive aggressive with it. Like, say, yeah, we've had a really hard day and we just really wish that you were home sooner. That's why you're not getting claps today. So I don't know.
You're just like burping him. So yeah, why don't you tell Dad how our day was and how well he's not doing it now, but he burped on my shirt 4 times today. Why don't you tell him about that?
Oh, Bo is a spitter.
Bo the burper.
Bo the burper.
Bo with the bowels.
Bowly Bo.
Bo with the bowels about Biggie.
Hey, Bo. Bo's got some bowels. Can I buy a bowel from you, Bo?
That's good. That's good.
So,
Moving though, I got the master.
yeah,
Got
you did.
the master. We got to tell
That
everyone
was
about
electric.
this.
Oh my gosh. If you're not on Patreon, it is time to sign up.
It is.
Just to rewatch the live stream that we
You
had.
got to do it just for this month. Seriously, just join for
Yeah.
$5. You can go back and watch the live stream.
Yes.
We had we were just doing like our December live stream. It was right after we did our December bonus episode
also on Patreon.
with Harrison.
New roommate Harry.
Yes. And Harrison was still over at the house. We did a live stream. So him and Isaac and Greg and different people are all popping in and out of the stream. And about 45 minutes into it, we realized, hey, we need to settle this master bedroom competition. Brad's ideas last week were great. We were kind of, didn't have a ton of time. So we did ping pong, which I won, Top Golf, which I lost. And so we needed to break the tie. So someone in the chat, I think, suggested spelling bee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
There were a lot of other suggestions before this, and it was like, no, I don't think that's a good one. I don't like a stand on one leg. Like, no.
oh yeah, staring contest,
Yeah.
handstand contest.
Yeah.
Which I
Arm wrestling. And it was like spelling bee was like, that's what we should do.
Yeah.
Like you both felt good about like
Yeah.
other ones. It was like, oh, I could do that one. Oh, I could do that one. Spelling bee was like, yes.
like internally, I was like, oh yeah. And then Harrison stood up, and I was like, oh, physically,
Okay.
he's
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Step
Sweet.
up.
So Harrison did great. He, I don't know. Do we spoil it? We got to spoil it.
We got to talk about it. We got to
We got to talk about it.
There's some details. Yeah, we go into, but yeah,
It was Brad and Isaac were our proctors of the evening, and I thought you guys did a great job.
I tried to be very fair. It was kind of tough, but yes.
In hindsight, even like looking back, I was like, those words were very even.
Thank you.
Because it was the people watching the stream and commenting who were like suggesting the words, and then it was up to
Yeah.
Brad and Isaac to kind of choose, the same reading level,
Right.
spelling level words.
Yeah.
And they said, we're just going to ask until one of you gets 4.
Mhm.
Once you get 4 points, you get the master bedroom.
Correct.
And we started off strong. Entrepreneur, got it. Pterodactyl, got it. But there's a thing with pterodactyl.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah,
Okay.
you should explain it.
Yeah, so he got, I think the first word that he had was pseudonym. He got that one right. And so then we went to you and I was like, okay, Jake, do you want a word that also starts with P or do you want one that starts with L?
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? I'm the proctor. I'll decide. And so I just chose to go with pterodactyl, which has a silent P at the
And then
beginning.
you're like, okay, obviously you're going to know.
Yeah. And
This
so I was
starts with
being goofy with it. I was like, pterodactyl. Pterodactyl. I was like pretending like I was like the guy that like repeated over and over again. Pterodactyl. And somebody was like, you can't do that. Like Isaac was like, you. And I'm like, well, I already said it started with a P.
I would have got the P.
So I was being goofy. Pterodactyl.
The P's not the hard part there.
So yeah, so you got that one right and keep going.
And then from there, we both kind of struggled for a little bit. The proper nouns gave me some trouble, specifically
Yeah.
Saskatchewan,
Laodicea.
Laodicea, Worcestershire.
Yeah.
I went 0 for 3 on those,
Uh-huh.
and Harrison went 1 for 3 on those. So,
Yeah.
So next thing you know, Harrison's up 3-1.
It was not looking good for you. And I was honestly very surprised. Not because I didn't think Harrison was smart, but because I think you are smart and could do it.
I thought that was my wheelhouse.
Diarrhea hurt you. Was that during the 3-1?
I was already down 3-1, and then I was like,
okay.
all right, this is my time to make a comeback.
Yeah.
Brad gives me diarrhea. As I said it, I was like, oh, that sounds weird.
Brad shoots diarrhea my way.
I take it.
I was like, hey,
I
I need to float one up to you. So here's some diarrhea.
Here's some diarrhea.
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah.
And
I thought it was an easy one, or as easy as it's gonna get.
I think that was probably the easiest word of the night. The tricky part of diarrhea is the R's and the H's.
Yeah.
Where do they go? How many R's? And we were given notebook, paper, and pen, so we could write it down, which is really convenient. You could like visually see it. So I correctly spelled diarrhea on the piece of paper. But then I have some sort of small stroke. When I go to repeat these letters in front of me, I just don't say one of them.
Yeah.
But I think I have said it right in my head, and they're like incorrect, and I just can't believe it. I'm like, yeah, I just go Dirrhea.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
And they're like incorrect, and I just can't believe it. I'm like, how do you spell that word then?
Right.
So then Harrison takes the notebook paper from me.
I was like, it's over.
And at this point, I don't even care, because typically I would have been like, let me scratch that out. Like, you can't look at my work. Like, don't look at it. I'm like, I'm down 3-1. Like, this is it. He's going to get it.
Yeah.
So Harrison's looking at correctly spelled diarrhea, and this worked to my favor. He's like, well, I got to spell it different than that.
Yeah. He's staring at your diarrhea.
He's looking at it. He's like, that's not bad. Could I do better?
Yeah.
I can have better diarrhea in this.
Right.
And so then I think he puts the H in front of the R's or something. And so we both miss it.
Yeah.
And so I'm still alive, still down 3-1. I think, I don't know what the next one was, but now it's 3-2. And then the next word that was given to Harrison was facetious. I can't even say it without laughing. I wanted to name our Wi-Fi that. But I was like, that's going to be tricky. We're having to spell it every time. It's going to bring back bad memories probably.
We'll just name it that. Don't do the password as that. Yeah, so it was facetious. That's kind of tough to say. I was like,
tremendous, facetious.
Facetious. And then like, as he was kind of thinking about it, trying to do his little paper thing, I jokingly, go back to the pterodactyl thing, I jokingly go, facetious. Facetious. And Harrison made eye contact with me, and he kind of like winked at me like, oh, thanks, dude. Like,
loud and clear, big dog. Loud and clear.
And he
Message
goes,
received.
He goes, okay, facetious. PF.
We all just burst and all
lost it. I was like, oh my goodness.
For the win.
Yes.
You went PF Chang's on facetious?
It was unreal. It was unreal. Oh, man. And he looked at me like I had like betrayed him or something. Yeah. And I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I was not trying to. I was being goofy.
I was being facetious.
I was being goofy. I was just kidding. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. It was awesome. So then
he was beating himself up a lot.
So then you tied up 3-3, and then we had a lightning round for the end, and you got it. And
subpoena.
Man, yeah, you did the longest handstand ever then. So it was electric.
It was awesome.
Yeah, so go back and watch it. I think you can actually watch. You can't see me, I don't think, in the spelling bee, but you can see Harrison as I say facetious. He's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh man, I took a picture because he wrote down facetious.
Oh yeah,
I took a picture of that because I'm like, I got to keep that forever.
That reminds me, I was gonna do something. I think by the time this comes out, I'll already have posted it on Patreon, so they know. But I want to do a thing where I took a picture of each of our bedrooms, and I'm gonna like Photoshop or like put writing over it. So in my bedroom, I'm gonna write facetious the correct way, and in Harris's bedroom, I'm gonna put the envelope like Photoshopped into it the way you spelled it. Facetious.
Awesome. That should be. You should get him that for Christmas. Like get him a framed version of that. Like just put that in a frame and put it on his wall.
Have you make a CNC design something?
Dude, I just made one of those actually. Not that exactly.
But exact thing.
No. I've been doing all sorts of different things this week. And one of them that somebody asked for was these pieces of wood that had engraved like their grandparents, like their deceased grandparents' handwriting on them. Like,
oh, that's kind of cool.
Like recipes and stuff they put on there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. One of them was like, I will just remember I'm so proud of you and I'll always love you or something.
That's the way to use like custom furniture and cool technology.
Yeah,
that's
it was really
a great
cool.
way of doing it.
I made that. I was really proud of that. And I was really proud of, I made these like I made a custom home sign that like, I teamed up with Emily Duckworth.
Oh yeah.
And she makes these custom home like drawings and paintings and stuff.
Imperfect Designs.
Yeah, Imperfect Design. Perfect Designs. And she digitized a house for me that I sent her a picture of. Like she made it into a digital thing. I put it onto the CNC, engraved it into a cutting board, and we did it it was for the Swix. And it looks really dope.
Let's go Swix.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hopefully, if you know any real estate people out there, tag them in our 5-star reviews, and I'll hit them up from there because I think it'd be a really good real estate idea for people, like a housewarming gift kind of thing.
Yeah, welcome to the house. Here's your grandma's handwriting.
Here's your grandma's handwriting. Here's a picture of your house.
And here's the basement.
Yeah, that. You can put it in the base. Linen. I don't know. Whatever this thing is. Where's your bathroom? You have. Well, first of all, do you have a bathroom?
Do you have a bathroom?
Yeah.
What if I have to diarrhea?
Durhia. That's what it really was. So anyway, speaking of Harrison / friends, I was hanging out with them just before this, and we were at the McIlvain's house, and their little boy, almost 2 now, loves the Wiggles. watches the Wiggles a lot. Have you heard of the Wiggles?
I thought you were gonna. Okay, not the song. What you gonna do with that big fat butt?
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Bow, 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 bow.
Hey.
Bow, 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 bow.
Hey. That is actually what I meant.
It's crazy you said that. That's exactly what I
He's
meant.
walking and he's, what you gonna That is a funny song. No, the Wiggles, it's like, you know what it is, kind of.
Teletubbies, but they have iPads.
Real humans. Yeah,
I honestly don't really know.
It's honestly, yeah. I don't know either because we don't watch it very much.
Not in your house.
We never watched it actually. I don't think.
Ellis household. We are not a Wiggles household.
I will do a lot of things for my daughter. I will not wiggle. I will not wiggle.
I will not wiggle.
That's where I put my foot down. No, but we were watching it and apparently these Wiggle, like they're like super famous. Like I don't know how famous. I don't know what that means exactly. Like millions upon millions of people watch the Wiggles.
Followers.
Yeah, followers.
They ever do meetups?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. But they get paid like, or I don't know. I was like, I would never do this job. I would, because they're like literally like being the stupidest, like dancing around, like this is not creative. This is not funny. This is so dumb, basically silly. I was like, I would never do this. And Harrison's like, you would never do this? I was like, I would never do this. He's like, what if they paid you $250,000 a year to do this?
Let me go see what the Wiggles do. Let me YouTube this, okay?
Yeah. And see how much they make. I'll look up how much do the Wiggles make.
The Wiggles. Oh no, I misspelled some things.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So they bring in, it says on here, I mean, I don't know how many of them, it looks like there's 4 in all these pictures. There's probably more accessories, but they bring in $30 million a year.
Oh?
$30 million a year.
That's...
And I could not, I wouldn't budge. I was like, I would not, if I had to go into my job every single day.
Oh, I'm looking at it.
And like do what they're doing. I don't think I want to do that. I
would do it for that amount of money.
Would you?
I mean, so much more money to ball out.
But there's no fulfillment. Like you are such a creative person and you would just do this every day.
I would do it for 1 year.
That's not an option. It's life. It's Wiggles for life.
Oh, I'd definitely not do it for life. That's not even a question.
Yeah.
No way.
Like, I'm like, no. Like,
life's too good to wiggle around as an adult.
Let's say 20 years. Majority of your working life.
No, still no.
Right.
Like 1 or nothing.
Right.
I'm Carmelo Anthony. Like obviously I gotta go to college,
right.
But I mean as soon as I get there, I'm leaving.
Or like Jay Cutler, like he retired and then the Dolphins were like, hey, we'll give you like $15 million to come be a quarterback here. He's like, I'm probably gonna break some ribs, but for $15 million, I can do it. Like I get that. I'll do that all day. Like if somebody was like, hey, I'll break your ribs right now and I'll give you $1 million for it. Like,
hey, yeah, you have to return
pop them in, baby. Like whatever you want to do, Tyson. Let's go. Just gonna jab you real quick.
All right, what would you rather put your body through?
Okay.
1 round.
Yeah.
An entire round with Mike Tyson.
Right now? Tyson now? Tyson is prime.
Tyson now.
Okay.
Tyson in his prime, you would die. Oh, that would be awful.
Oh my
I watched
gosh.
a 45 documentary. Hold on, let me throw a word in there. 45 minutes.
45 for 45. It's an ESPN thing. It's like
It's
like
for
ESPN
boxing.
Plus. Like it's like better than 30 for 30.
I paid for it. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, I paid for it. Ball out. 45-minute documentary on Mike Tyson the other night in
Really?
Florida. I couldn't sleep. Just watch Tyson. Iron Mike. Watch him go to work.
I've heard of Iron Mike. Is that what the documentary is called?
Yes, it's like, no, I don't know what it was called exactly, but that was like one of his nicknames.
Was it 30 for 30? They have a 30 for 30.
No, it was just on YouTube. I don't even know.
Nice.
I also watched something similar on Floyd Mayweather recently, and I thought it was interesting
He
that
makes so much money.
Yeah, so they used to, in his early fights, they're like, the new, featherweight champion, pretty boy, Floyd Mayweather, or whatever. And then I noticed, like, later in his career, his nickname changed. Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm like,
yeah.
I wonder at what point you're like, I need a nickname for how much money I
Probably
have.
once he became a billionaire or
Yeah,
whatever
it's
he
like,
is.
Pretty Boy's not cutting it.
Yeah, Pretty
I have
Boy
4
Floyd.
Rolls Royces.
Yeah. Pretty boys don't drive Maseratis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have Maserati Mayweather.
Ooh, that's nice.
That sounds nice.
Okay, so Mike Tyson or
1 round with current 52-year-old Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's his age.
I like that one so far.
You like it?
I do. I think unless the next one is like a really like how long is a round of boxing?
I think 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes of torture versus whatever. What's the second one going to be?
Second one is you have to return every punt for the Chiefs for an entire season. So you have to be there.
Can I fair catch every time?
No, you can't fair catch. If situationally you
I'm
would
imagining Big Brad
Like
in
trying
a
to, like-
football jersey. Yeah, trying to run around and track a ball in the air. Oh, Big Daddy's not going to catch. Like, no one can catch those balls. Like, it's so hard to catch a punt. Oh, man. And I can't or can fair catch it.
I think you can let the ball go if, like, heels on the 10-yard line, it's going over your head. Like, if it's going to help the Chiefs out, you can let the ball go into the end zone.
Yeah.
But if it's like 10 yards or further, you got to catch it. You got to make an attempt to catch it.
No way. No way. I'd take Tyson all day.
Yeah.
I would take Tyson, and I would just, I don't know what I would do. I think I would probably just be passive. I want to say that I'd be like really aggressive.
You just got to block.
Yeah.
For 3 minutes. And like, it's only 3 minutes, but he's trying to kill you, and he might bite your ear off.
That's fine. That's fine.
I've had 30 good years with these ears.
Yeah. My ears are just, honestly, my ears are not great. So
he might not like them then.
That's true. I'll tell him beforehand. Like, FYI, I get a little distortion in one of my ears because I put it too close to a speaker one time. So I probably wouldn't even mess with it.
I imagine
it's like the Kia of ears.
At the weigh-in, he's just there, just like looking super tough, and you're just like going on and on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a little ringy at times in the right one. So
Ringy-dingy-dingy.
I don't know if I'd go for that one. Cardio wise, I'm not in great shape.
Honestly, yeah. Pickleball and basketball are about what I do. And the sixth man on our 6-man basketball team. So I don't know what else to tell you. Just go easy on me.
Ignoring everything.
Yeah, I think I would just try to get the sympathy card quick. Like,
sorry, I'm a little late. My daughter was crying.
Yeah. How would you feel though, even if you were like professionally playing or boxing or something, if you were punching somebody and the other guy goes, "Stop, please.
Ow, ow.
Please.
Ouchie.
Please stop." The whole time. The whole time he's just
every time you land a punch.
"Please stop.
Quit.
Seriously.
Quit it."
Like, be like a fourth grader. Like, "No, seriously."
As soon as like,
quit.
Ding, 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 rounds over. Why are you doing this? What? Who's making you do this?
Let's just be on the same team. Remember, like, when you were little, did you play with your friends and like play like invisible people in basketball? Scott and I would always be like on the same team.
Yeah.
And we'd be like playing like the Boston Celtics.
Way better.
Yeah. Like, come on, like alley-oop it to me, Oh, we got 3 seconds left, but he was fouled. Ah. So anyway,
actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I ever played against invisible people in basketball. You'd be like,
"Oh, you did?"
So you and a friend, instead of playing 1-on-1, you would play 2v0.
I think so. I definitely played one like by myself against invisible people.
Oh, no doubt.
I think I definitely like did not play Scott and I would play together against nobody. I don't know if we I can't really truly remember if we like played another team
2v0.
Yeah, but we definitely would like practice our passes and like being in sync and stuff. Scott and I took pride in how much we were like in sync on the court. So,
synced up your cycles.
So anyway,
I was watching the end of some Patreon video that you uploaded. Oh, I think it was the Happy Birthday Dean one. And afterwards, there's a suggested video that pops up that's like 14-year-old Scott in the thumbnail. And the title's like Scott Peck Rocks My World. Or what is it?
Check that one out, guys. Yeah, that's one of my 2 public YouTube videos.
What is it called again?
Scott Peck Rules My World, I think.
Rules My World. That's tough for me to say.
Did you watch it?
Rules My World.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Okay.
It's just us in a car. It's like me and my 3 best friends in high school in my friend Sam Dwyer's car. He had a Ford Focus, and as a joke, he put spinners on it. That's an Eye Down Boys move. It was pretty great. And we were listening to the song "Under the Bridge" by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Under the board. Oh, dang it!
Close.
Under the bridge.
It's the one that's like, "I don't ever wanna feel something like I did that day. Take me to the place I love." And so I was like, kind of, I don't know. I was recording myself, and then like Scott like sings it like an octave higher. Little pubescent Scott, and it's awesome.
And he rules your world.
He rules my world.
Rules your world.
It's probably not funny to anybody else, but it was hilarious to us in high school. So
that's nice.
I think there's that, and I think there's one of us, Scott and I, lip syncing to the Seal song, "Kiss from a Rose."
Just lip syncing. Kind of ahead of the TikTok
Correct.
trend.
Yeah.
You knew.
Oh yeah, we did.
Post that on TikTok now.
Scott and I think like if we were in high school now, we would have made so many funny videos.
You would have crushed.
I don't know if we would be famous, but we would definitely have tried the whole time.
We would be going for it.
Because we didn't even have like a camera. I think I finally got like a camera my senior year of high school, like that my parents had that I could use as a video. But like we didn't have a video camera growing up. So only at Sam Dwyer's house could we actually record videos of ourselves.
And you had nowhere to post them or like distribute them.
Yeah, we just show them to our friends. And it was like, "This is hilarious."
Just show them to girls.
Yeah. "Hey, you like this? You think it's cute?" "No?" "Okay."
Elise,
come on.
Come on, Elise.
Elise never saw our videos. That's probably why.
I wet the bed last night.
No, you didn't. What are you talking about?
I wet the bed last night.
No, you didn't. You wet?
I peed.
No, you didn't.
In my bed.
Are you like, is this like a play on words? Like, oh, my grandma's a hooker because she quilts and she hooks things together on quilts. So she's a hooker.
The horse's name is Thursday.
Yes.
It's not that.
Seriously, you urinated in your sheets.
Quite a bit.
What?
Isn't that
No, you didn't.
just...
What? Why are you admitting this on the podcast? No, you didn't. How?
Should I
To
not
give
be
me
saying it on the podcast?
I have not peed my pants since peed the bed. I don't even know when. 3rd grade.
I was going to say, I don't think I've done it as an adult. Last night, brand new house.
Yeah.
You know, like I just moved in. I even had the thought as I'm like...
Brand new house. That'll get you.
Like lying down, I was like, you know, this feels so... Like I should clean my sheets more. Like
I
this
should
feels
put my
nice.
diaper on.
I should...
Something feels different.
Like I had the thought of
I
how
don't know where
nice
the bathroom. I'll figure it out tomorrow.
probably shouldn't be in the closet, but that's the only thing I can find.
What?
I just thought about it. I was like, wow, it feels so nice. A clean sheet smells like, you know, detergent. This is nice. And then next thing I know, I'm having a dream that I'm peeing in a urinal.
Yes, that's when it always happens.
And then usually like your body stops you. Last night did not. So like I peed the bed quite a bit.
No.
And it wasn't even like me peeing woke me up. This is where it gets kind of gross. Me being wet is what woke me up. Like I peed a lot.
No, dude.
Is that crazy?
Dude, are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
I don't know if there's ever going to be a point in this story where I like fully believe you.
No.
That's how bizarre this is to me.
Bizarre.
That's bizarre. Urinating. 29-year-old urinator throwing 28. That's bizarre, man. Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. First night in the new house.
Okay,
brand
so-
new sheets.
So when did you wake up?
It was like a little after 4 a.m.
Okay, so you didn't like wake up the next morning and be like,
Whoa.
whoopsies.
That's bizarre.
Oh my gosh.
No, I woke up midstream and I woke up thinking like, I hope this is a dream. Like, cause I could tell that I was peeing.
Like dream within a dream.
Yes.
DiCaprio style.
Yes.
Ellen Page.
I was just like, I'm definitely peeing in a urinal in the stream. And I guess kids, if there's any kids listening, write this down. Sometimes your dreams do come true. And sometimes you are peeing.
That's true.
Your dreams can come true.
Goodness.
And I was just peeing a lot.
Oh my gosh.
And
how much did you drink? A lot of like fluids before? Like were you just like real full?
Oh, this is actually pretty funny. That'll be pretty specific to you and I, but
okay. A lot of G.
No, not quite G.
Okay.
2-liter Dr. Pepper.
Oh, sure.
It was the boys' first night.
So that's what you commemorated it with.
We had we already have an inside joke with 2-liter Dr. Pepper, so we ordered some pizza late at night.
$45. Did you like, hey, there's good deals on this, but let's spend the whole $45 just for memento's sake.
I got the same exact thing that I got from Pizza Hut, but from Papa John's, and it was half the price. It was $23.
Gosh.
It was awesome.
Boycott Pizza Hut. Except don't, because they're Kansas.
But also, let's just admit, some people out Pizza the Hut.
Oh,
A lot of people out Pizza the Hut.
dang. You said it.
What?
We're making that stance on the podcast.
A lot of people out Pizza the Hut.
I love that phrase.
No one out Pizza's the Hut. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I guess I had a little Dr. Pepper in me, but not that
Okay.
much. Not any more than a normal day.
Gosh.
And so I don't know what happened. I didn't know if something was like wrong with me. I Googled it. And first it says there's no shame in admitting that you have a problem and
Really?
that you're an
That's
adult
first thing
bedwetter.
said?
And I'm here to say there's a little bit of shame in it.
Yeah, if you're getting labeled an adult bedwetter,
There's quite a bit of shame in it. I can tell you from experience.
gosh, I don't want to offend too many people with any of these jokes, but I hope that our listeners right now aren't like, dang, I'm an adult.
I do that too.
Whew, yep,
That is me.
got the
got
bed, the rubber sheets. Easy on the fluids, pal. The rubber sheets are packed. Home Alone.
You do the, Trey and I do a lot of ads for a purple mattress. Maybe I start the golden mattress. Rival company for adult bedwetters.
Golden mattress. It's just as comfortable as the purple, but you can
way
whiz
more
in it all
absorbent.
night. You can whiz in it all night, and it's just fine. These ridges are comforting, so your body will stay up here, and your urine will stay down here.
You ever seen a graduated cylinder or an Erlenmeyer flask? Kind of like that down below. Yeah, it filters it all out. It's kind of like when you get your oil changed. There's a small bedpan underneath the mattress.
Erlenmeyer flask. What a reference.
You've been loving my big
Yes,
words lately.
yeah.
Epiglottis.
Yeah,
Erlenmeyer
especially
flask.
scientific ones, because I'm not very good at science. So like anytime you throw out any kind of scientific terms,
Most science words are big, is what I've learned. So just throw them out.
Yeah.
Photosynthesis. Not bad.
that's okay.
Okay.
Erlenmeyer and epiglottis though, better. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I went to bed last night. I wet it at about 4 a.m. Was just super ashamed.
Sure.
tail between my legs. I was like, what do I do with it? I threw the stuff in like the shower for now.
Did you?
I was like, I'll deal with this later.
Yeah.
Slept on the floor.
Did you?
Yeah, for 2.5 hours, and then woke
so
up for
sad.
6:30 a.m. pickleball. You'd think like, oh,
this is 29. How old are you? You're 28 still?
I'm 29.
Okay, this is 29.
You're probably wondering, oh, Jake, did you at least take a shower? Would have loved to if I have a shower curtain or a shower rod.
The things you don't think about until you move houses.
Well, like, I don't need this on night one. Did not think I would wet the bed.
Gosh.
So is
that, hey, claps for Jake for telling that story. Being transparent enough to think that's pretty embarrassing, but for the sake of the podcast, I'm going to tell it.
Told a lot of people I just wet the bed.
Jake, can I not one up you, but just applaud your courage.
Number 2 up me.
And kind of tell a story of my own that I did not tell on the podcast a few months back.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So I was at church. It was Sunday morning, and I don't know. I was leading worship, and I hadn't been feeling well all day. Whatever. You did it, so I'm doing it.
Catherine's fast forward through this part. You're not gonna like it.
Anybody fast forward through this part. This is a lot of bodily functions in this podcast today.
Dude, I was laughing in my car today thinking about something you said on the live stream when I don't even know how we got talking about it, but I think it was like, I don't have any children. It's like, well, that I know of. And then we're like, I went to this place. They said it was plasma.
That was funny.
That line's so great.
Yeah.
The S Bank.
Yeah.
They said it was plasma, but whatever. Okay, so I keep going.
Leading worship, wasn't feeling well all morning, like to the point where like after practice, I like went and sat by myself in a room and like drank water and was like, and like often when I didn't feel good, like a stomach hurt. Like I was like, it feels like I have an upset stomach, like I ate something wrong, but I feel okay. Like I'm mind over matter kind of thing. Just especially when you have a task at hand, it's like, I'll be fine.
That's when you almost got to distract yourself. You almost can't be alone.
Yeah.
Sitting down, it kind of tells your body like, we're ready.
Right. It's like
your brain's kind of like, no, hey, no, we got a performance.
So I went up normally for worship, at least near the end of my time there. We did 3 songs at the beginning and then 1 song to conclude the service. And so we did those 3 songs at the beginning, and I like did them, and I still like, even like as a performance, like I just did not feel it. I did not feel good at all. Like I was just like getting through these songs, like please get me off the stage as fast as possible. Got done. Got off the stage and was like, I think I need to try to go puke right now.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Yeah. And so I went to the bathroom, and our church is small. It's not tiny, but it's a small building. Yes.
You know which door it is.
Unfortunately, the upstairs bathroom only has one. It's like a family bathroom. It's only one bathroom.
Okay.
One person uses it, one person comes out, the next person's in there. Downstairs there is 2 bathrooms, but no one really goes downstairs very often. So it's like a pretty common bathroom. But I was like, I gotta get there. I gotta go. And so I go and I get on my knees to go try to
number
puke.
3.
Yeah. Let's just keep it very discreet. So I go number 3, and I'm a pretty loud number 3er. I'll be honest. I'm loud in general most of the time. Like so it's like I loudly 3'd, and then I felt like I was going to do it again, loudly 3'd again, and actually more like 5'd on that one.
Combo move, kind of a bundle.
Let's say it wasn't 3 + 1 + 1. I'll just say that. It was a 3 + a 2, and I had my church pants on, which were just jeans, but I had some, and I called Catherine right away, still in the bathroom, and I was like,
hey, it is 5.
Maybe I texted her because I don't think, because I think she knew that I was feeling bad. But I texted her. I was like, I need to go right now. I need to go home. I don't know what to do. So she like pulled my truck around. I left the church, like waddled out of church, like hoping no one saw me, and went home. And I texted.
You sit down and drive home?
Luckily I had a towel. Yeah, I had a towel in my back seat, which is a really good thing to just have anyway in your car.
That's a good tip.
Always have at least one towel.
Like a number 5 towel.
And
it's like a number 2 pencil.
And probably one shirt as well is nice to have. So had one towel, folded it over because it was like we need
2-ply
extra protection on this one. Went home, texted my friend Matt Ford that was at church. I was like, hey, I just got sick. I need you to lead worship for this last song. Led worship, and I watched the video of it, and it was really bad. Like really, really bad. Like,
oh no.
Because I was like, I think you should just do a different song. Just do a different song that you're more familiar with. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he kind of told the rest of the band, and one of the women who's like 70 years old, at least, but really, really good at music, but 70 years old, not necessarily good at like modern singing of worship, was like, no, I think I know that song. I can lead it. I can sing it and lead it. And my gosh, did she not lead it well? It was really bad.
She took a number 2 on the microphone.
Yeah. It was called Give Thanks to God. I think that's what it was. So that maybe it was like November, because I did that song around Thanksgiving. So maybe last November. Give thanks to God. And yeah, it was real bad.
I bet that had to give you some good job security, though. Like, hey, I leave here, and the walls fall down. You need me.
The walls fall down, yeah. So anyway, we have had some embarrassing times lately.
I appreciate you letting me know that.
I forget what I said exactly. I texted you and Isaac about it.
Yeah.
I was like,
I remember this.
I don't remember exactly. Do you remember what I said?
No, but I remember being like, oh, wow. That seems like just a bummer of a morning.
I remember you said, can I screenshot this and post it on our story as like a preview for the podcast this week? I was like, I'm not telling that story on the podcast. Are you crazy?
I would never.
That'd be ridiculous to tell that I fived at church.
I want to wait till our podcast is twice the size it is now, and then I'll say it.
So anyway, well, I'm sorry that you went to bed presently. That's really embarrassing presently.
Dude, I'm scared to go to bed tonight a little bit.
I would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with Hattie, sometimes she wets to bed and we put a trash bag underneath her sheets, just so that way it doesn't seep down into the mattress. So maybe
laying some newspaper.
Maybe trash bag your seats.
Big Daddy style.
Yeah, Frankenstein. That's really funny.
Well, hope you enjoyed the bodily fluids part of the podcast.
Would you like to move on to my neighbor Henry visited me today in the driveway part of the podcast? Because that happened.
It's been a while.
Like I said, I've been working a lot lately, and like especially today, we're leaving for Texas tomorrow for 4 days, so I'm trying to get a lot of things that I need to ship out to people for LS Custom Gifts done today and sent out and everything. So I'm like hustling around the shop, like got up and out there early, and I was like literally like starting my car and opened up my garage door and was like picking stuff up to go take to FedEx. And I like have stuff in my hand. I look out and there's the blue Ford F-150 truck. And here comes Henry. Hey. I'm like, oh gosh. And come to think of it, I honestly don't even know why he came over. Like, I don't think he had an intention really.
It's just Wednesday.
No, yeah, but it had been a long time. He's like, I haven't talked to you in a while. And I'm like, how you doing? And there was a few different things. Let me see. I wrote some stuff down for him actually real quick. Oh, maybe I lost them. Maybe they're not synced up. Oh no, never mind.
No. They're there.
One of the things that he said, so he's like, man, I just went to Sport Clips. And his hair looked like, first of all, he's bald, like pretty much bald with just like, he's got like a helipad basically. So he's got like just the stuff on the side.
Kind of a yarmulke for hair.
Exactly. He's got the yarmulke of hair.
Cool.
And he's like, I went to Sport Clips. He just like scoffed a lot. He's like, I walk in there, they tell me I have to have an appointment. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's kind of, yeah, they're doing that these days. Well, Brad, I didn't know that. So I said, I don't know how to do that. And they said I have to get it on my computer. And I'm like, your computer. So he's like, so I get my computer out, and he's like, he's like acting like he's on his phone.
What I do is this.
So I'm pressing the stuff on the computer, and I don't have any Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi's not working. So I just left. that place. And
he's like, oh.
He's like, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's just a 5 all the way around. I don't have that much hair. He's just laughing at himself, and I'm like, yeah, man, I'm sorry about that.
I'm with Henry.
Yeah. But his line that he said is like, even a trained chimpanzee could do this.
Oh, so getting specific rather than the typical like a trained monkey could do this
trained
phrase.
Chimpanzee. Yeah.
Okay, chimpanzee.
Even a trained chimpanzee could do this. I mean, it's just a 5 all the way around.
Trained orangutan? Probably.
Probably orangutan. I don't think any parrots or anything like that could do it though.
Trained howler monkey? Probably.
Why not? Spider monkey though? Don't do it, Brad.
Don't
do it. They'll take your hair straight down to the scalp.
I do a 5 all around the head. I went to a howler monkey. He took me from a 2 to a 4. There, how about that? Call back.
I love it. I love how Henry's always way more like New Yorker for you.
Yeah, well, I've never heard him talk, so I just have to make it up in my head.
He also, I was like, so are you guys staying in town for Christmas? He's like, yeah, well, Ginger's driving to Chicago. He's not. He's like, I'm staying home. Ginger's driving to Chicago. She says she has to see her parents, but they're like 85. They're 85. And he's like, and her uncle's 100. Her uncle's 100, and they're not letting him get out of his home. And he's like, he was in World War II, Brad. He survived World War II, but he can't leave his home. And I was like, yeah.
That's a good point, too.
No, I don't know. So he talked about that for a while, and then he was like,
sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
There's a comedian, I think it's Sebastian Maniscalco.
Manicotti.
Grotti is different than Gotti. Muktuk. Sebastian Maniscalco. He has a bit where, which we've talked about on the podcast. I've seen this bit since we talked about it like a year ago on the podcast.
Good job referencing the bit so that we don't get in trouble for stealing something.
We didn't steal jokes. I had this thought independently of seeing his thing. But I think we've talked before about the ridiculous names that people sometimes name their grandparents.
Yeah, totally.
Mimo, Papa, it's
yeah.
like so like demeaning. And he has an entire bit. He's like, your grandpa's name is Pee Pee? He stormed the beaches of Normandy and now we're calling him Pee Pee?
Pee Pee?
It's really
Winky?
funny. Yeah.
That's good.
So that reminded me of that. Yeah, like he survived World War II.
He survived World War II. He can't get out of his house, Brad. I mean, come on.
You believe that?
You believe that? He wants some Christmas ham, some honey baked ham, Brad. So he's talking to me. He always asked me so many questions about wood, and like obviously I'm a woodworker, but I'm not an expert at like he's like no, I'm getting a new door. I'm getting a new door on my outside, and I just need some. I'm gonna do some trim. I'm gonna do some trim around it. And Ginger, she really likes those hummingbirds, Brad. Really likes those hummingbirds. Could you do that? Could you do some hummingbirds on it? And I was like, sure, I could engrave hummingbirds on his door.
I thought he was gonna ask like, are the hummingbirds gonna get into this door? Are they gonna poke holes in it?
But he's like, no, it's like 30% moisture right now. Does it really need to go down to like 8 to 10? Does it really need to? Because usually like furniture needs to go like, I do know that like furniture needs to go to a certain moisture. I'm like, honestly, it's not really my expertise. And he keeps asking me more and more questions.
Okay. Well, what about 15? What if it's 15? I don't know.
No, I don't know. What about the epiglottis on this thing? No, but he's like, I think he's an engineer, or at least retired engineer. And so he seems like he knows a lot. So he's like, no, it's like 8 to 10, but I mean, it's going to be outside. So it's probably going to get up to like 12, 13 because of equilibrium. And I'm like, I have no idea, Henry. Why are you asking me this?
There's no way that's the word he used.
I promise you, I wrote down.
Because of equilibrium?
Does it matter? Because it'll eventually get humid until it reaches equilibrium. Yes.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah, I probably didn't say because of equal. Now that's the woodworker, not the engineer.
Once I get balanced, it should reset to about 12 or 13%.
Now, when I get up on this trapeze, Brad, I go 1 foot up. Okay. Okay, I go 1 foot up. I'm not being facetious. Okay, Brad.
I wake up in the morning, I give Ginger a quick kiss, and I you did the kiss.
Hey, Ginger.
I stand up, I'm a little cattywampus, and I think this is about 8-10%. But once I reach equilibrium, about 12%.
I reach equilibrium, Brad, okay? Okay? Okay, and then I go down and I think it's Lucky Charms, but it's really Cheerios, but I don't care, Brad. It's okay. Anyway, so that's all the things I like immediately. I almost, when he came up, if I would have known that he was coming 5 seconds earlier, I would have put the phone on and recorded.
Started the voice memo.
Yeah. But I immediately after he left, I tried to write down as many things as I could because I was like, oh, Henry. But that's all I got, I think, as far as I can remember. I mean, he's such a goof, man. Oh, he was like looking around my shop today. Like he's always so like direct. He's like I have all these like 40 cutting boards in my shop right now, probably. And he's like, now what are those? What are those? I was like, they're cutting boards. He's like, you don't cut on those things, do you?
Oh, Henry.
He's like, you hang those up on the wall. Those are beautiful. And I was like, no, you can cut on them. Like the cutting boards? Yeah, that's what cutting boards are. It was just so funny. He's like, no, that's pretty cool. What is that? You know, like he's just asking all these questions. So
now table. I've heard of that. What is that?
Now, if I have three legs, but they reach equilibrium, that's okay, right, Brad? I don't need that fourth leg. You know, I think you do.
Once again, not my expertise, but I would go with 4. I'll go for. You don't want to have 3/4 time on your legs on your tables.
Time. All right, we're gonna do 6/8 now. 6/8 time. I think that's the same thing according to Jake. I don't think so. It sounds a little more like a waltz.
That's 0.75 to me. So
anyway, old Henry's back, baby. We'll see if I feel like once you kind of like, break the ice and initiate one conversation, he's gonna come back for a lot more.
Now he's gonna remember you a little bit more. He's gonna come back. I moved, and so I've kind of said goodbye to this house in this area in different ways. let's see, what do I want to start with? One, it's really sad, the Chipotle, right? I mean, so close to my house, just in the last week. I think I forgot to mention it last week, but I've got a guy there now.
Oh,
He started to like recognize me, even with like the mask on.
Yeah.
Nowadays, like hood's probably up because I'm a freezing cold boy.
dude.
And-
Sorry, I was just thinking about this the other day randomly. I wish that hoods up was like a more socially acceptable thing.
I do it.
I love having my hood
So
up.
much heat escapes from your head.
Yes.
Put your hood on, guys.
I wear it to bed a lot. I put my hood up and go to bed, and I wet it. Not really. I don't do that part of it.
I don't. I'll
I
go
don't,
5. I
guys.
don't go 1. You go all or nothing.
Oh, gosh.
But it's just so awesome. This guy is so nice. And recently, like last 2 times, which was like probably my last 2 times ever, he keeps hooking me up with extra stuff whenever he's
Dude.
there. Like he started
Chips?
throwing chips last time, free drink the time before that.
What?
Like I have got a guy and now I moved. It's so sad.
Was it like closing time when you go? Like, was it like near the end?
No, I don't think so. One of the times was right before, was whenever you were over with Harrison or whatever. And we were
Yeah, that was like 6
eating.
o'clock.
Yeah, it was like dinner time.
Dude, that might warrant going back.
Yeah, maybe if I could find out a shift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
figure it out. I'll go with you.
Okay.
So give me free
This
stuff.
is my friend Brad. He
That's what we
likes-
did with James.
He likes shifts.
Brad's a fan of Chipotle or Chick-fil-A too.
Oh yeah, that is kind of how that started.
That text, I don't think I ever responded to it.
don't think you
James
did,
James
but-
texted us
Yeah.
yesterday, was like, I've continued to get recognized by people. Was just going up the steps at church the other day, and somebody said, "Are you Mr. James?" Wasn't that what he said?
Yeah, and he's like, I didn't totally register what he was
He's
talking
like,
about.
yeah, hey. And they're like, what's up, Bone?
J Bone. What up, J Bone?
So
Also, the last weekend we had in this house, we did another session of Saturdays, which I think I've talked about in the podcast. We have people over. Isaac makes some lattes on a Saturday morning. It's wonderful. This time, people just didn't ever leave. It was awesome. We spent
yeah.
a long time with some people, and it was great. We watched White Christmas,
I think it's hilarious that you watch. This was your first time,
the
right?
1954 hit featuring Bing Crosby. I'd never seen it before.
Written by Irving Berlin.
The song was.
That's right.
Is the
Everyone
movie?
knows that.
I did notice in like the title scene, it said Irving Berlin's White Christmas.
Thank you.
I was like, now I'm never going to forget it.
Thank you.
It's a nice, strong name.
All right. It is.
Irving Berlin, but Irving with an I, not like Julius.
Yes. I have more things to say about White Christmas, but I want to hear what you have to say first, I guess.
I think I would never in a million years have put that movie on for myself. But Josie put it on, start watching it. I'm like, I kind of like White Christmas.
Yeah.
Like in the movie, I'm like Googling all this stuff. I'm like learning all about Bing Crosby, and because I'd definitely heard of him before. Like he's a
You've
huge
never seen
star.
any Bing movies.
But no, I never seen him. I just heard his name. I knew he was like a singer back in the day. And I started looking up, what was the number? I think he's put out 1,600 songs. That's a massive like catalog.
That's crazy.
I start like telling that to people because I think that's so shocking. And then people are like, well, yeah, he's famous. I'm like, okay, yeah,
No,
okay.
but-
But do you realize
yeah.
what I said?
Like, I have no idea how many the Beatles have put out, but not that many.
1,600 just seems
That's a lot.
like crazy. And
Yeah, it's crazy.
Vera Allen, I think is her name. Learned a lot about her.
Okay.
She's the nice one in the movie.
Oh, you think one of them's nice?
Oh
huh?
yeah, at least compared to George Clooney's mom,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Mrs.
another fun
Clooney.
fact that I learned.
Yeah.
Who knew?
I don't know if I can ever like really be attracted to somebody in that old of a movie. Is that weird?
Because you know that they're old now.
Because it's like that woman's probably dead now. Like she's not even alive anymore.
It's like you seen. Oh no, you haven't seen Vegas Vacation, have you?
I've seen it. Yeah.
Oh,
But
have you?
not
Okay,
very,
maybe
not,
it's
not
someone
very
else.
well.
Maybe it's Harrison. I hasn't. But it's like really weird scene where they go visit cousin Eddie at the trailer, and Clark Griswold's like, "Don't think unnatural thoughts about your cousin," and that's what I'm just thinking. Like, don't think unnatural thoughts about the dead. All right, these people are dead. Don't look at it too close.
It's the same exact
It's
thing.
creepy. They're
Oh,
very
man.
dead.
Yeah, when I heard that you guys watched White Christmas, we watch it every single year, or at least my family
no way.
growing up did. My mom and dad love it.
Is it a pretty big movie? Like,
I
it
don't-
stood the test of time?
I think so. I don't know how many people have truly seen it though. Like, I feel like there's a lot of classic Christmas movies. Christmas is such a good, like, if you can hitch your wagon to a Christmas themed thing, like, you're good because
Throw some garland on that wagon because we're coming back every year.
People want to watch it every year. That's not the same with Valentine's Day or Halloween or anything like that.
But Valentine's Day, the movie, Taylor Swift, incredible actress in it.
she
my gosh.
deserves an Oscar. She got robbed.
I think she got nominated, yeah, but just didn't.
She did get nominated, and then she was like, Beyonce was good and all, but Taylor Swift had the best
That's what I was gonna say.
performance of all time.
Kanye shows up on stage, and first of all, he goes, "Can't tell me nothing about Taylor Swift getting this Oscar." Come on.
Nah, can't tell me nothing.
He goes, all right, everyone, repeat after me. Do you think that Taylor Swift deserves his Oscar?
Do you think?
Nah. And they're like, oh, okay.
Oh, nice. Anyway, I don't know how big of a deal White Christmas is, but we watch it every year, and I never actually probably watched the whole thing. It's kind of long. But I always watch the beginning, and then kind of I'm like, I'm either going to fall asleep or go in the other room. But I thought it was so funny that you guys watched this. Like, so funny. Like, just imagining you and Isaac with this other girl just like watching this movie.
It was a weird day.
And tell me the setting real quick.
Yeah, I forgot to get into that. It was such a cozy day.
Yeah.
We've never in 11 and a half months of living here, never turned on the fireplace, got it going. We got it going Saturday. Yeah. We had all the lights off, fire blazing, every candle in the house lit. Just me, Isaac, and Josie.
Watching this old movie.
Watching 1954 White Christmas.
Like the same guy that loves Real Bros of Simi Valley is now
Borat
watching.
2.
Yeah. He was just watching Borat 2, and now he's watching, Bing Crosby sing.
I'm dynamic, Brad.
Yeah.
And I ball out.
And so I told this to Catherine. I was like, yeah, because she was like, what did Jake and Isaac say? What are they up to? Blah, blah, blah. And I usually can't remember anything to update her on, but I was like, oh, they watched White Christmas the other day with this girl. And she was like, well, that's good. Like, she didn't think it was weird at all.
Oh, nice. Fun little Saturday.
I was like, what? That's not weird to you?
This is Jake and Isaac.
Jake and Isaac are watching this on a Saturday night. Like, yeah, I just figured like they would like that movie. I don't know. Jake probably likes that movie. I'm like, what part like would make you think that? But
Catherine gets me. She gets it.
It was so funny, like quoting like with all that snow, like Vermont's beautiful this time of year. And you and Isaac both were like, oh, with all that snow.
Yeah. Great quote.
Yeah.
Yes, Brad.
Great quote. Anyway, so I love that.
It wasn't quite Saturday night.
Oh, was it afternoon?
That was like afternoon, evening, watch White Christmas.
Okay.
Just extremely
every
cozy.
part of the time feels like night at that point. Probably.
Yeah. We get done with that, and then we're like, what should we do now? And then I go ahead and suggest, what about a Hacksaw Ridge?
Oh, really?
So then we watch the first 2 hours.
That I believe. Like peeing your bed, I'm like 90% there. White Christmas, I get it now. Hacksaw Ridge, right there. 100%.
It's like, you guys want to watch a movie? And I was like, please, guys, give me one more. Give me one more movie. So then we watch the first 2 hours of Hacksaw Ridge. And then at this point, not quite.
You didn't get to Vince Vaughn.
This is like, oh, no, of course we did. He's so funny in that movie. Sir, how long have you been dead, sir? Just like to stare at that guy who has like those cheekbones.
I don't remember that part.
They call him Ghoul because he just looks like a ghost.
Oh,
like his first time meeting him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn is amazing in that movie. But it's such a weird day because of all the reasons we're describing. Just like the fact that I've done nothing and it's just me, Isaac, and this other girl. They're like, no one's interested in anyone. We're like, we were just friends, but it's just weird that we're all hanging out. And I've just sat around and done nothing. I'm like going crazy at this point. And so we go to Topgolf after that. Like after being tucked in, blankets on us for like 4 straight hours with the fire. Then we go out and face the cold and go to Topgolf for like an hour and a half. Get done with Topgolf, come back to the house. Josie sits down. We watch the rest of Hacksaw Ridge.
Sure.
She warms up the pizza from earlier because earlier today I had suggested pizza and it was nice.
Gosh, pizza's good.
And it was such a weird day, but it was a great like last Saturday in the house. Just so strange.
Right.
So strange.
Just epitomized your experience here.
Yes, I saw World War II and Bing Crosby and the Sisters.
And you weren't able to leave the house. Even after you saw World War II, you can't even leave the house.
Can't leave the house.
Gosh. Oh, man. I can't wait for all the experiences you have in your new house.
Yeah.
Can't wait to experience some with you, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait to live life with you. Life on life, brother.
Brother. I'm kind of getting tired of the word brother.
Are you?
Like, yeah. When people mean it in like a very like loving way.
Oh gosh, I do that sometimes. Okay, I'll stop.
Maybe
I'll stop with you.
No, sorry.
It's okay, brother.
I'm more thinking of like specific people in my life. I don't think it's just like a catch-all like brother I don't like.
Oh, okay. Who?
say their full names.
Well, no. What's it rhyme with? Meave and Moo. Just kidding.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, just when people get super Christian-y and super like what do you need, brother?
I texted somebody brother today. I'm trying to remember who
I'm
it
here
was.
for you, brother.
Let me see if I can remember who it was.
Like someone shares something personal. Brother, I just want you to know that like we're here for you.
Oh, let's see.
You can call them a brother. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But like starting your sentence with like, before I say anything, I just want to say, brother, we love you.
Hey, brother.
And we appreciate you, brother.
Maybe I didn't. Maybe my friend texted me, brother, I'm so sorry for getting back to you so late on this.
Brother.
But I thought I said to somebody else too.
It's fine. I don't know. I'm not that opinionated about brother. I like saying, brother.
Hey, brother.
Like Hulk Hogan, brother.
So what do you, if you had to choose a affectionate name for your platonic friend, what would you say? Hey.
I mean, I'm big on dude and man.
You are.
Yeah.
That's
I've never been bro, really.
That's what you always answer the phone. Hey, dude.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude. That's what you always say.
Yo.
Hey, dude. Yo. Yo, dude.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude. That's what you,
It's fast.
That's a good one. That's when I know it's like going to be a good, fun conversation with Jake. It's like, hey, dude.
Hey, dude. What's up?
What's up, dude? So
I got a new thing for you to try, Brad, potentially. Isaac and I have been doing it recently and having a lot of fun.
Okay.
You go to Panda Express. They always, you get to the window. What happens?
Oh, you have to round up?
Yeah, they always ask you.
Yeah.
Would you like to round up your change to the Children's Miracle Network?
Okay.
Most of the time I say, not today.
I struggle with that, but go ahead.
It's what I found to be the best answer for just like,
not today.
I don't feel bad. And I'm still saying no.
It's like, I'm not going to lose weight today. Like someday down in the future.
Yeah. I got to start that podcast.
Yeah.
I've got to do it next month.
We should be in a band next week.
Let's do it then. But Isaac and I went the other day, and I guess my total was, 1304. She goes, would you like to round up the remaining 96 cents? And I was feeling goofy, I guess. I go, 96 cents? Oh my gosh. And she was like, you don't have to. And I'm like, oh, wow.
Let me think about it.
I better not today. Oh. And so that was like kind of funny. We were like joking about that. And then the next time we go, I've completely forgot about this. And Isaac's driving. And then I guess they got a new policy just between that time and the next time. And they go, would you like to donate $1 to the Children's Miracle Network? And Isaac goes, $1? Whatever happened to rounding up? $1? So that's our new thing now. It's just like exclaiming loud. I cannot believe that they want me to donate 13 cents.
Whoa.
But then I do donate. I did that today, actually.
Oh, you did?
Got Panda for lunch. Exclaimed, 13 cents. And I was like, no.
That's 13's enough.
That's good.
Good for you for doing the 13 cents.
Yeah, thanks.
That's good.
I'm a good guy.
I struggle with that every time. I'm like, I probably should. I don't know. Part of me is always like,
what's wrong with the children?
Yeah, or how much of this is straight going to the children? Like, is it going to go?
What's the trickle down?
Yeah, is it like
are they for profit?
50,000 of this goes to the person working, like the courier that has to take the money to the children.
Take the coins.
Yeah, I don't want that. That kind of reminds me when you were talking about your change and all that stuff. The other day I forgot my credit card at home, or I was going to Home Depot, forgot my credit card at home, and this girl, like whatever, rang me up. I don't remember what my total was, but let's say it was 17. I don't know, 17 something. No, let me think about this. Sorry. This is
1738.
Yeah.
Hey. I'm like, hey, dude.
I think so. Whatever I gave her, let's say it was 1738, and I gave her, I had some change in my pocket, so I gave her, let's say I gave her 2037 on accident, like thinking I was like, oh, I was really close, so I'll give her this.
You're trying to get to an even dollar
I gave her
amount.
2039. Yes.
Okay.
Basically, I made it like the worst possible scenario ever.
No, 2037 would have been right. Now she owes you like $2.99.
Okay, that is what happened, and she didn't say anything to me.
She was like, oh, this must be how you wanted to do this.
Like I gave her like an awkward amount of change. Like obviously I'm trying to like do the thing where you get like a really like nice cash, like $3
Now you
back.
just get $3. Yeah.
Oh, and it was just like, I just felt like a jerk. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
You should definitely say something.
Yeah. Gosh. And then I have this huge wad of change. I was like, I gave it, so they give it to the kids.
Okay, kids.
Yeah.
You're lucky about my blunder. Yeah. That's where you're like, you should,
Blunder.
I don't want to tell you to do your job, but like, you should tell people.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. She was a younger girl, and that was the same time. I think I told you this, that a shower fell on a girl. Did I tell you that at Home Depot? Maybe I just told Isaac. There was this kid, that makes me sound like such an old guy, but it was like this high school worker, who was moving on a big cart, like these showers that, like these upright, like boxed showers. And he was moving it past these girls. And for whatever reason, they shouldn't have been upright anyway, but they like tipped over and fell on this worker as she's like scanning somebody else. And she falls, falls into like the glass, like the COVID glass, basically. Like, I'm okay. and I have like a fistful of stuff. So I'm like putting it down, like trying to push this
Oh,
shower
wow.
back up. I didn't tell you about this.
No.
I must have just told Isaac because it was
A
a
shower
kid.
fell on a woman.
It was a kid that I knew from K-Life stuff.
Oh.
And so that's why, and Isaac knew him too. So anyway, he's like, dude, I don't know why they loaded it like that. And I'm like, well, even if they loaded it poorly, you got to know and you got to move it.
Don't hit it.
Anyway, but she was fine.
She lived to tell the tale.
She was like, oh, I'm a little bit woozy, so I think you get 99 cents for this, but I don't really know.
I don't know.
So I gave her some grace. All that to say.
Kid.
Yeah. But cool.
Should we get into some voice memos, Brad?
I would love it.
Okay, cool.
We got some good ones.
I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Hey guys, my name's Emily. You guys can follow me on Instagram at
Okay.
dog11.
Okay.
But I actually have something I need you guys to help me with.
I know her. So it's
Oh,
fine.
you do? Okay.
coach volleyball in the Kansas City area,
You knew that.
and every Monday and Wednesday there's a coach there who's like actively coaching, being a normal coach, giving directions. It's a really loud gym. Things look normal, except she always has an AirPod in, just one. And she adjusts it sometimes, but then she carries on normally. And I'm just kind of confused. And I would like you guys to tell me, one, what's wrong with her? And two, what is she listening to and why? Mainly why?
Okay.
It plagues me. Okay. Anyways, goodbye.
Okay.
So first of all, I feel like last episode I mentioned, hey, I like to keep my dating life out of the podcast. Well, now we're 2 episodes in a row. We got voice memos from girls I've taken on dates that are really big fans of the podcast. So what a surprise.
Perfect.
I don't know what that says about my personality.
Well,
I can't get the relationship to work, but I can get them to listen to the podcast
They
afterwards.
enjoy you. It's not you. It's them. It really is at that point. Like, because they still want to listen. Either that or they really like me. Like,
Yeah,
they're like,
maybe.
I'll listen to Brad in spite of Jake.
I turned Jake down. I found a way.
Yeah.
That's funny, though. Isaac and I noticed a guy at pickleball a couple weeks ago playing pickleball with one AirPod in, and it was equally confusing. Like, what's going on?
Is it just like a flex? Like I ball out?
It's like I own these. I'm not even listening to anything,
Yeah.
but I own this.
I randomly think that AirPods look kind of stupid. Is that weird? I think that AirPods look stupid, but I think people that wear regular Apple headphones with cords look super dope. I really do think they look weird for some reason. I don't like them.
I think the older generation ones with like the long stem, I think those look kind of goofy going down your face.
See, that's how old I am because I don't know that there's. I know they came up with new ones, but they look different too.
The stems are much smaller. It's more like just in your ear now.
Okay.
Whereas like before it was like sideburns.
Yes, yeah, it looks so silly.
I remember Gary Vee had like green AirPods, and I thought they were the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Gary V. Is that good?
You got to drop the F-bomb, but yeah.
Gary F and V. I don't know. I've only
Kinda.
watched like 2 of his videos ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But he's
Yeah.
pretty good. I don't know if I'd say that if he says the F bomb all the time.
I like Gary Vee. He's
Okay.
a smart guy.
Good for you.
He predicts a lot of stuff to happen. Whatever. I think this woman is listening to Gary Vee, is what I'm going to say.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's what's happening. It's like a self-help, just like really just like people out there are going to know. Gary Vee's thing is just brutally honest to the point of just like really just like rude sometimes. Like
Yeah.
people ask him for advice. He's like, you got to just, if your parents don't support what you're doing, you got to move out and you got to move to Louisiana and just like start a peanut butter company. Like that's what you got to do. Like you just got to start a peanut butter company and don't give up about
Yeah.
what anyone says.
Really?
That's what you have to do.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you're
Okay.
probably right. Yeah. Peanut butter. People love peanut butter.
I'm allergic, but okay, I'll do it for you.
I won't eat it.
No, peanut butter is the future. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I've listened to one of his podcasts. That's how he sounded. Like
Oh, really? I've never listened to the pod. I just follow him on
it's pretty
Insta.
much like a voice memo or like a call-in thing, and he just gives advice. But I think there could be a different thing here. I think that maybe she's like has somebody on the other line, like on the phone, like she's talking to somebody else, getting advice from somebody. It's like they're
Like, how do I coach?
yeah, kind of like a
Like an Ellen in your ear thing. Like, say this, say
yes,
this.
exactly. Like okay, spike, okay, bump. Oh, wait, okay, no, bump first, bump, set. Now spike it. Good.
Good.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hey, thanks for that. I
right.
really needed that. That's
Brock. Oh, shoot. Block.
Block.
Dang it. Almost had
sorry.
it. Block.
You need to work on your L's. So anyway, I don't know. She's definitely not listening to music. She's not. She would never.
I don't think so. I mean, you must really love sensory overload to be coaching volleyball, and then it's like, I need music
Yeah.
as well.
Like she's like, popping, locking up. Good job. Good spike.
Yeah, definitely dabbing.
Yeah.
Oh, good spike.
Anyway, I don't know.
It's
anything about
very
that.
confusing. It's hard to answer because it's very confusing. There's no good reason why she would have that in there.
I think it's just like a comfort thing. Like, I'm just going to keep this in.
I paid for it.
Yeah, exactly. You pay for it. You want people to see it.
Maybe an audiobook. Maybe Emily, how old is she? She get her master's?
She does.
Is she studying right now?
She might be.
Maybe she's two-timing you guys.
Yep. Then I commend her.
Yeah, good for her.
Yeah, she's learned twice at that point. Or just Ghostrunners podcast.
Maybe she listens to the podcast.
She gets really angry when she coaches volleyball, so she needs a lighthearted release.
Here's what I'm going to do. Emily, holler at me. Let me know some info about this girl. I'll take her on a couple dates. It's going to end shortly after that, but then she will start listening to the podcast in her ear during volleyball practice.
That'll be great.
Perfect.
That'll be great.
Cool.
Hey, Jake and Brad. This is Caleb. I was recently listening to the episode where you talked about the villains of the podcast. Like,
The
I'm not here to
villains.
become the next one, although Braden's a really good friend of mine. He was one
Ooh.
way back when.
Pause
But
it.
I have a question for both of you. Real
I don't want this guy. If this guy has any connection to Braden, we're done. I'm just kidding.
Just kidding, Caleb.
There's Grace.
Brad, can you post some of the deck pics that you have on
Oh.
Instagram? Because I would love to see some of Brad's deck pics on there.
Freak.
It'd be phenomenal.
What a villain.
Jake, I wanted to ask you a question because you talked about, I forget on what podcast, but how you're going to have some dude from The Bachelor cameo call or whatever in
Yeah.
one of Trey's videos. Do you know when that's going to come out? And one more question, not for either of you, but for the I Am Down boys. Is it possible to have I Am Down boys across the U.S.? Can we do that? Like, me and Braden would
like a
both love to
franchise.
be an I Am Down boy. We're in Georgia. Let us know. Brad, Jake, please answer this.
Please answer this.
We've sent in many voice memos.
Please take the time on this one. I like the
Okay.
idea of, it's not my company, but I like the idea of kind of some charter schools for I'm Down Boys, across the country.
Yeah.
Franchise model.
I DBU. I'm down, boys. You. Let's make one thing clear. It's I'm down, boys. He kept saying I am down. I think he's just trolling at this point.
we are contraction friendly here.
Yes.
I'm Down Boys.
I'm down, boys.
Hey, dude.
Headed.
I'm Down Boys.
Hey, dude. What are you doing? That's what.
What?
Remember you always text me. WAT''RE. What are you up to?
Oh, yeah. Is that not right?
No, I think it's right. Maybe.
It's just no one really does that.
It's just I don't know if anybody ever does it ever.
Yeah.
Except for you.
That's my thing.
What are you up to?
What are you up to? It's
so,
the Bachelor video.
IDBU.
That's
yeah.
been made. I don't think I ever talked about it on the pod. That was a video that
Yeah, we did talk about it.
the editing of it.
Oh, okay.
I was editing it like almost all that video got edited in the green room in Huntsville, Alabama. We were on like a big time crunch, like trying to get it before the live stream that Tuesday. And
projectors.
yeah, that was when a ton of stuff was going down. It's just not how I would prefer to edit a video, especially one of that magnitude. The video ended up being 8 minutes long. There's so much to piece together. Like Trey did an interview as himself that lasted 16 minutes. And then he did another, there's like green screen in front of the camera. Then he does another series of interviews as each one of the
wow.
4 women. So I've got to like piece together this whole puzzle. Like, how does this make a good video?
Right, because you got to make it move fast. And yeah.
And it's just like every other video is very clear, like how it should look. And this is like one, it's like, how should
Right.
we portray? We have so much like fun footage to look through. And I think it's one of our favorite videos we ever made. So we showed it the live stream. So like certain people have seen it. Jessica Modian, what up? Patron and live crew member.
Billy
She
Bob-
saw it
Billy Ray.
and hopefully liked it. And so we're going to wait until closer to the Bachelor finale. That's our
Oh,
plan,
okay.
is when we're going to post it. But it's done. Actually, we just got a DM back from Sean Lowe. And so I think we're going to add his part in there.
Sean
And
Lowe, KSU.
yes, and that part wasn't in the original one. Throw that in.
Nice.
Get that. So I can't wait for people to see it because, the contrast of how quickly and how rushed I felt compared to how great the video is like, this is,
Yeah, that's cool.
we popped off.
Pop
We
off, queen.
snapped.
Yeah. I was curious, like, yeah, if you, when the videos that you show to the people in the live shows, not the concerts, but live shows, if you post those ever, or if they're like exclusively there. So
The one from like the live, like when we tour around, we're keeping those in our back pocket. But the ones from like Nashville live stream, we will slowly post those.
yeah, you posted the Thanksgiving one.
Posted Thanksgiving, posted Newlyweds, posted hotels, and still have Bachelor, I think.
Nice. Okay.
So,
As far as deck pics go,
yes.
I have a whole video of from my roof down onto my deck. If you want to see it on the ghostrunners.com/Patreons. Patreon.com.ghost.life.
Runners.
Yeah, patreon.com/Ghostrunners. We have it on there.
You got it. Link in description.
Yeah.
Check it out.
So
And then what was the third thing? Oh, yeah, we already answered. IDBU.
IDBU.
I'm down boys you.
Yeah, IDBU. I don't know you.
IDB. You?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, next one.
Hey guys, coming
Hey.
at you live from Southern Oregon. My name's Jen with 2 N's.
Yes.
And I left a
Jen.
review not too long ago about how you guys make me a better driver. I listen to you guys in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the time, I'm a ghostie for about 6 months now and have listened to several episodes. And I just wanted to let you know that because I listened to you in the car, my subconscious kept that in mind. And I had a dream not too long ago. We were all on a road trip.
Were you going to the bathroom?
And we decided to stop for lunch. And the place we decided to stop was my old college cafeteria. And Jake had this shtick where he liked to sit in between couples at the tables in a cafeteria and then eat off both of their plates and then just move on like nothing ever happened. And the couple he decided to sit in between was John Legend and Chrissy Teigen.
Let's go.
And guys, pardon my French, they were irked. I said it on a voice memo.
Whoa.
Edited it out in post. But I just wanted to let you know that you've taken over my dreams. Love you guys.
I mean, that's awesome. Just don't go to the cafeteria bathroom and you're good. I love Chrissy Teigs. That's awesome. I was stealing food from her plate.
I just imagine John Legend. This chicken's mine and that applesauce is hers. You just ordered 2% milk. This is my orange juice and her Coke. And we love our food. Do not take it from us. I don't know. Yeah.
And maybe I stole some things directly from Chrissy Teigen's cookbook too. Maybe I was stealing like actual pages. Maybe that's why she was so mad.
Maybe so.
That's not as funny of a prank. Dream Jake, come on.
I love that you're funny even in a dream. Like
That is
that's a
cool.
pretty funny thing to do.
That's a good dream.
in real life.
Yeah.
So to be able to do a funny thing like that's when she really like even her deep subconscious thinks you're funny.
Wow.
Like she's like, yeah, Brad was there too, but he was just eating in the corner like a nerd.
He was hitting a punching bag, screaming, "I'm gonna get you, Tyson."
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, please stop. Ouch. Seriously. Please
my
stop.
ear.
Please
My
stop.
ear. Yeah, my ear.
All of you.
My cook pack.
Getting pounded. So
thank you, Jen.
Jen, here's a fun fact about Jen. She messages us sometimes on the podcast, Ghostrunners podcast on Instagram. And every single time, like, cause it says Jen with 2 N's, every single time I add another N when I address her. So I think we're up to like 7 right now.
Oh, you'll get a dream soon.
Yeah, I think so. Right. You would think.
You'll get a dream.
I guess, I don't know if she knows it's officially me. So it's me. I'm the N guy.
Jen, it's been Brad every time.
Yeah.
Jen.
South
Oregon. What's
Honestly,
in South Oregon?
South Oregon is where
Trees.
Grand Canyon.
Great. Oh yeah.
No. Lake Tahoe. I'm sorry. Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe is in South. Oh, South. Lake Tahoe.
Tahoe.
Yeah.
Is what they call it.
South Tahoe.
Everybody pow.
Everybody pow. Somebody 2 weeks ago, I think it was, when we talked really goofy. Oh, it was Morgan's voice memo. Somebody commented on the YouTube video of us. It was like, this is what you call trying to prove that you have a stroke or something like that. Or something.
I did see that comment. I didn't know that's what they were referring to. Honestly, I didn't even understand the comment at the time. But yeah, that part probably makes sense.
Like two
adults having a stroke for an hour and a half or something. Yeah.
And we were also pretty scattered, so it might have been that too. But
could have been a lot of things.
And then last week there was a really funny YouTube comment. I think Janelle Bunyao said something like, this is like one of those things where it's like, prove you have ADHD without actually saying you have ADHD. So we were just all over the place last week. So
that reminds me. Let's actually go ahead and get into our review of the week.
Let's do it.
Real quick. I'm going to find the one of my favorite YouTube comments real quick. I think it was our boy Knack Baxter from last week.
Knack Bax.
What did he say? It's not loading. Jake should go play basketball in Saudi Arabia. Jasmine's in the stands and sees him. Everyone goes home happy, especially Jasmine. That's funny. Yeah. Good job, Knack. Thank you. That's funny. My review of the week goes to Julia DZ94.
Good one.
She says, I just listened to this week's episode of DLGB and was shook, all caps, to hear the show is ending.
Do less guess? Is that what DLGB?
Do less, God bless.
Do less, God bless. Okay. Not do less guests.
Not.
So do less guests is not ending.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So
can
you
still
can still
get that.
listen. You can still listen
For $5 a month.
every week for $5 a month.
Not bad.
That's $1.25. That's like practically just rounding up a Panda.
For the
So
children.
just don't round up anymore.
For the children. This is for all this money is going to adults who wet their bed. Okay, they need this money.
We need it for new sheets.
DLGB was shook to hear the show is ending. It gave me a glimpse into a future in which Ghostrunners could end, and I didn't like what I saw. Please don't ever do us dirty like that. If Ghosties ended, I'd legitimately cry. Thank you guys for being the best and for making Mondays more than bearable. Hopefully there's a little exaggeration there, but I appreciate the passion.
Yeah.
Please don't cry if this show ever ends.
I don't foresee it ending anytime soon. And if it, honestly, I can't imagine a circumstance where it's going to end. We've done a podcast together every single week for 80 some weeks now.
85. This is Ocho Cinco episode.
Really? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Chad.
You know him
Yeah. My buddy.
really well.
My brother.
Hey, brother. We've done it, and we've had plenty of circumstances that would be like, maybe this is the week we take a week off.
Yeah. A
You know what
couple
I mean?
weeks ago was very tough to fit in. Had to do it
Yes.
Saturday night.
Yeah,
We had to do a couple Sundays in there.
yeah. Like it's been crazy. Like we've had plenty of obstacles that were like, no, we're making this a priority.
Priority.
I will say, at least starting out, I think you were more gung ho about it than me. Like I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this, and you're like, hey, let's record this night. I was like, okay, let's do it. We got to do it, and then it just has blossomed. So
And now, yeah, we have full flower.
yeah, full flower.
It would take a lot for
full
this
field,
full field,
full patch.
full harvest is plentiful. The
Harvest is
laborers
plentiful,
are
but the
too.
laborers have been patched, and they're too. That's what they say.
It's number 5.
That is Ezekiel.
Nahum?
Nim.
Nam.
Nam.
Name with 2 M's. I don't know. It would take a major
Nahum. Okay, Nahum. P-N.
I know it's
Oh
PN.
my gosh. Facetious. PFA. Oh my gosh, we lost it.
It would
Okay.
take like a major life change for this podcast to end. Like it would be like you and Catherine moving to Texas,
Oh, we would still do it.
or me moving to like Hawaii or Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. Oh, that tickled you. Huh? Oh, you got the old man cough.
Oh my gosh, I know. Seriously. Oh my gosh.
Why don't people make that joke more? That seems like that's such an easy
That's a
pun.
that's a little tough. That's a little close. Close to the belt.
To where, yeah. Where is it close to?
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh.
that's my.
I don't think even then I've had the thought of like doing it remotely and stuff. So we're not changing.
No, yeah,
don't care.
we enjoy this way too much.
I think I'm gonna say until I have at least 6 kids, I will keep doing the podcast. At 6,
And then we have to have a
I'll
conversation.
I'll reevaluate. But until then, honestly, 2 kids is not that much different than 1 for me. You know, like Catherine's doing a lot more, but I'm fine.
We put Brad on a 6-kid contract when he started. And it
Yeah.
was like, there's no years attached to it. Once he has 6 kids, then we will renegotiate his contract.
Which is smart by you.
yeah. I locked him in early.
Because we don't want 6 kids. I don't think. We'll see.
I don't know.
My review of the week. That was a good one. Mine's going to be from Sarah 2 M's. Sarah MM02. Number 2 in podcast. No, I'm going to start over.
Yeah.
Sarah 02. Number 2 podcast in my data. Number 1 podcast in my heart.
Oh.
I started this podcast in November. By the time I got my 2020 Spotify Wrap data for podcasts on December 5th, Ghostrunners was my number 2 podcast.
That's awesome.
I rarely binge podcasts, but this one hits different. I think she even say slaps
I
different.
think you probably meant to say it correctly.
I'm still trying to catch up on all the episodes, but I listen to multiple episodes a day and I enjoy every minute. This podcast is best summarized in the words of Jake's original Babe of the Week, Lady Gaga. Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely never been done before.
Did I say that about Lady Gaga?
No, I think that's Lady Gaga's quote.
She said that about herself.
Or a song or something. I don't know. I don't know Lady Gaga very well. But anyway, that was very, very kind.
That is cool.
I'm curious how many people right now are like only listening on Spotify now because like they felt so left out in,
Like I
in
can't,
December.
I can't rap.
Yeah, seriously. I was like, like, my metrics are probably way off. I listen to a lot of Ghostrunners.
I didn't think about that. Yeah. They have nothing to post.
No.
Nothing. They have nothing.
I don't know how Apple Music is not doing something about this.
I think Apple's actually doing pretty terrible as a company, aren't they? Because of that. Like,
Is that it? Is that it?
I think I mean,
well, California's on lockdown, so they're not really doing anything right now.
yeah, they haven't. I mean, they're trying to salvage the company with $550 headphones. But that's like their last ditch. Other than that, the company's really in the crapper.
Yeah. Luckily, they've kind of got the corner on volleyball coaching market, and so they're going to be okay. They're gonna break through.
Anyway, Brad, would you like to end this episode with a jingle?
Yes, let's do it. Let me pull up the. This one's coming from my guy Andy. Shout out Andy. Long time ago, he sent this in.
Andy,
bringing it back. That one Mustang. Oh! That was fun and different.
Dude.
Was not expecting it.
That's hard to do. That was a good job. You took the
Twice.
already parodied lyrics from a different song and then switched it to Can't Tell Me Nothing.
Just give me words, I can do it. Yeah. It's hard to come up with them on the spot. So
maybe that's the thing. If you're like, hey, I don't like, I'm not quite ready to like maybe write an entire jingle. I'm not that good at it. Just write a poem. Just write like something that has, seriously, just write like something that has similar syllables in every line that rhymes. And then we'll pick the song.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Seriously.
That's good. That's good.
Hey, dude. Seriously.
Headed. Yeah,
Hey, dude.
seriously.
I've been serious. Well, thank you guys for listening to episode 85.
Gosh, we got personal and serious and honest on this one.
Yeah, I wet the bed.
I pooped my pants.
Remember that?
We are 5-year-olds. No, 3-year-olds.
Young.
Yeah.
Very, very young.
Hattie poops her pants less than her dad this year, probably. Gosh.
That's too bad.
2020, guys, huh?
All right. Yeah. 2020's been
Low-key
rough. Thank you guys for listening. And seriously, consider, like, even if it's just for this month, like, go back and watch that live stream. Go watch Harrison spell facetious with a P.
Yeah.
$5, you can cancel anytime. But $10 if you want to get to, like, the bonus videos and stuff. I cleaned out my closet today. Not the Eminem song. I'm cleaning out my closet.
I'm sorry, mama. Hey.
But tonight, I just found some things in my closet and made a video. And Brad's making videos. Maybe his deck video will be on there. Who knows? $10 gets you the bonus stuff. All access with the ghosties.
Awesome.
All right, I'm done plugging. Thanks for listening.
You guys are fun.
You guys are great.
Stay cute.
Bye-bye.
Ghostrunners podcast. Everybody.